Doc and Fox Gaming. I'm your host, as always, Dr. 2116, with my co-host in the studio with me, as always.
Hey guys, I'm Phil Fox from Doc and Fox Gaming.
Hashtag get Fox a mic, for the love of God.
I'm gonna put that in the description.
Yes.
Start that hashtag.
Yes.
Let's start the hashtag.
Do it. Do it. Get Fox a mic.
Wait, how can
Give a Fox a mic.
people give a Fox a mic?
I don't know. Alright, so right now we are sitting at the top with 370 points. 27 of those are playoff points, by the way. 4 victories so far. Those that have been locked into the playoffs so far are myself, obviously with 4 wins. I'm pretty sure we're safe. Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth, and Kurt Busch. Those drivers are all locked in right now in the series as it stands. But tonight we are going to Richmond for the Toyota Owners 400. Last week we were at Bristol. We won. In Texas, we won. In Martinsville, we won. We've officially won 3 in a row. Meaning, tonight we're going for, what is that, 4 in a row? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? 4 in a row. I can do math. As well, ladies and gentlemen, want to wish everyone a very happy Star Wars Day.
May the fourth be with you.
What he said. He said, may the 4th be with you. Next week, looking forward to racing at the Talladega Geico 500, and Fox will be doing a hot seat race for us in the Sparks 300 at Talladega in the Xfinity Series on Wednesday. Be sure to check it out. As far as things are planned, Fox will be starting his 43 to the Championship Series on Tuesday. And yeah, everyone, that's where we are right now. Everything's looking good. Ready to race today. You want to go ahead and get started on that qualifying. Give people a chance to go ahead and join in the stream. Stop by, say hi. There's Kyle Busch, who won at Richmond this year. We're hoping to beat him today, and probably everyone's looking to beat us in the stop us from getting 4 in a row. Wouldn't blame him. The lap cars did one heck of a job fighting us last race at Bristol, which I wasn't too happy with that, again, to be honest, because they were all lapped cars, and they were just being jerks, which ain't cool. If you're lapped, you get out of the way. You get out of the way. As we go ahead and we start qualifying, we have our rear view mirror up and on as always. I just turned it off. Alright, gonna have to figure out a nice setup for our car today, which Fox, our car chief, has yet to tell me what to do yet, but we'll figure that out, I'm sure, in just a moment. So try to figure out what kind of lines we're going to be running today. We're able to win in the Xfinity Series, yeah? Yeah, we won at Richmond in the Xfinity Series. Shouldn't have. That was a weird ending. They didn't pass the restart zone yet, so the race was still considered to be on it. Whoa! Keselowski brings it in hot early on. We haven't even started the race, and Keselowski's already shoving us up and moving us out of the way. I'm just going into pit road right now, Phil.
That'll be a black flag.
What? I got black flagged. For what? I legitimately don't know. I'm pretty sure I was going the speed limit there. 25:34. Got it. I'll have to make another run, but apparently I got black flag for what I do not know. Yep, I know, black flag and whatnot. Yep. For some reason.
Slow down.
25:34, 26:38. Alright, and tape 40. Okay. Alright. No black flag this time. For the first one, I still don't know. There we go, we got faster right away. So far we're sitting in P15. What? Is it the game? I can sense. There better not be another fire in this complex. Pardon me, Kyle. Alright, we're back up to 15th. We were knocked down for a brief moment. So we have 14 more minutes worth of qualifying in phase 1. Oh, we beat Chase Elliott's time and he's now in 10th and we're in 9th. We're sitting in between Jimmy Johnson and Chase Elliott. What walls? I don't hit walls. And I take it 4 wide in qualifying. I probably shouldn't be doing that. 4 wide in Richmond. Who would ever do something like that? Kurt Busch both beat us. Yep, excuse me. Pardon me. Nope, don't try to cut me off when I'm going fast. That doesn't end well for you. Which question? Where's Robert? Oh wow, the 23's going sideways. I'm pretty sure it's 23. Out. Oh, seriously, where's Robert? Nope, that was Danica Patrick going sideways. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh god.
Watch your speed.
Well then. We accidentally wrecked Danica. Oh wow, a lot of these guys are ready to just sit in the pits like, yep, we're good. We don't need anything. Okay, so we hit Matt Kenseth on the way in. Don't ask me why. I don't know. There's our nationwide Chevy FS. Now we're sitting in 12. Well, how does the wall make it? And then you just don't understand it. It's not a bad album. There are many days. 365 to be exact. Yeah, it's every 4 years. It's either been 1 or 4 years. I feel bad for people who were born on leap years. They'll like never get the chance to drink. You would need 21 leap years for that to happen. If they're every 4 years, Well, it's 4 times 21. Then they can finally have their first drink of whiskey. And hey, after 18 leap years, you can get married. But they won't have to worry about the military for a long time. Man, how old will they be when they finally drive legally? Not for a learner's permit, for a license. Oh dang. But we'll say national scale. That would suck. That would just count either a day before or a day after your actual birthday. Then during a leap year, you celebrate it on. They better hope and pray to God there's someone who is also born on a leap year around their age, otherwise they'll never find someone their age. That makes sense. Really? Oh, great. That would suck. All the time. Whoa! Holy! Look at that time. I'm like, okay, we're in 12th. We'll be able to move on. At least we'll try to do better in the next one. You know, stay alive. We're in second. Part of me slightly wonders if my minor damage in the front end of the car is helping out with that. got 2 minutes left of qualifying. Now we're just running laps, trying to see what we can do. Remember, if we can get a race wheel, preferably the Thrustmaster T150, before the Daytona Coke 0400 in our channel, we'll switch over to a wheel and simulation setups for the remainder of the series. That includes for hot lap races, Phil. Yes, for the record, we know in hot seat races that you wouldn't be earning points for the driver you're running, that you're driving their car. But alas, there's no game mechanic where I could turn off points for a race for my car. So Phil's going to be earning me some points. At the very least, he'll earn us one. There's a cone and the Invisible Man. You know, the Invisible Man who puts new cones out there because they keep hitting them. Brian Kosowski and Jimmy Johnson have the exact same time. It's gotta be crazy knowing you made it at the exact same microsecond as someone else. Alright, session 1 is over and complete. We most certainly get to move on to session 2. Well, I mean, we are right now sitting on the pole. Sitting on it, we haven't claimed the throne yet. The pole throne. Just like this feels nice, you know? And you know what that shows? That means we have the car. We actually have the car to pull this off, guys. 4 in a row, anyone? I think yes. I'm gonna bring the car around pit road. Well, more than one time around, spotter. Thank you very much. Make sure all the settings are in, and let's go pit road. Okay. Wow, there's just tires sitting there, guys. I think y'all dropped one. It's still there, too. Good job, guys. And it's nice detail there, too. Got a lot of fans. Most of them seem to be wearing red shirts today. You know what that means? They're all gonna die. Alright, so only 12 of us are moving to the final round, and I may already need to go into pit because I got damaged. The guys riding up near the wall gives Phil anxiety. We don't need an anxious Phil. But hey, on the bright side, with the Roval, there's minimal, oh hi, welcome to this stream. On the bright side, in the Roval, Phil, there's minimal walls. There's walls in the oval part, but not in the row part. Or the part.
Hey, you slow down.
I just have to worry about driving off the road. Dock a wheel. Like a keep $20 one will do. Alright, I'm fixing this damage. I did that on purpose.
Hey, you gotta slow down.
Well. I love how that one guy, the fuel man, is just sitting there kind of like nodding and everything like that, like he's jamming. Exactly, like, what's up? Those headphones and the driver's masks are not for talking to their spotters, for listening to music. Sorry, what were you saying? I was listening to Fall Out Boy again. Be that one person to be a troll to my driver, Phil. I'd be that one person who would put the same song on multiple times without them realizing it, and would just be never going to give you up. No, I know. No, trust me. They'll know the songs. That's the only song on their music device. They won't realize until after they started the race and they can't edit it. So they'll be stuck with that song for the remainder. No. That would be cool though. But probably dangerous. But who needs a music device when you got Bubba driving?
You're getting faster out there. Right back.
I'm not happy with our time so far. We can do better. I think we gotta let these tires warm up a little bit first. Boom, we're back on pole, baby. I think it's going to be a good race for us. I'm feeling good about this car, man. Feeling good about this car. You know what? I may take that back though, knock on wood and whatnot, because I'm also thinking this is short range right now. What's it gonna be when it's long run? Short run, we know we got it good. There's the last second pit stop and everything like that. We will have the fastest car, more likely not, as long as we can bob and weave through traffic. But our pit strategy is going to be on its A game. There's Ryan Blaney. Chase just like a second draft. Okay, that was a wall. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're going through qualifying right now for the Richmond Toyota Owners 400. We are currently sitting in pole position. I'm happy with this car. We weren't even doing this well in the Xfinity Series, man. And we're going for 4 in a row right here. I think we got the car. Next week, though, we're going for 4 in a row in Talladega. We haven't been able to pull off 3 in a row in the Xfinity Series, and we won't be able to for at least another few races. Because Fox is going to run the Xfinity Series for me in Talladega. Sparks 300. I'll still be here. Don't worry. Doctor isn't going anywhere. It's just that Phil's going to have a little hot seat. Just like a race and everything like that. I get used to it, even though he'll have its own mini-series. But since he'll be running full-time next season, with or without me, it may be where I take a full season off, and Fox just goes ahead and runs an entire one solo. Depends on how Heat 3 works. I cannot wait for Heat 3. Don't get me wrong, I love Heat 2, it's just I can't wait for Heat 3, man. Boom. Pole position, round 1 and round 2. We got one more session to do. Let's do this. Not wasting any time here to get started on the car. Oh, we have about 103 in fuel fill.
Slower.
103 in full fuel. Full fuel. So you know our fuel strategy at least right now, or at least have an idea. think our tires will last 103 laps though. Alright, so far Ricky Steinhaus Jr. is sitting in pole position. We're going to take that back. We have cold tires right now, so trying to get them to warm up. We have less than... Oh, we have just about 3 minutes to do this, and that didn't go too high. Find the line on the tires. There we go, we're getting better. Boom, we're back on pole. You know, this will be our first pole in all 3 series for the channel. Kevin Harvick got a little bit faster. So Denny Hamlin. And qualifying is officially over. Got Ryan Newman on our inside right here. Guys, we got our first pole position in the entire series. In all 3 of them, actually. This is our first pole position. I did that on purpose. See, where's our teammates? Oh, none of our teammates made it. Jimmy Johnson's 15th. Chase Elliott's 23rd. Didn't see Casey Kane's name anywhere. Because he's still our teammate. Yeah, no. Oh, Casey Kane's in 16th, I think. Well, guys, let's go racing. Mr. Fox, will you do the honors? Come on. Yeah. I'm a driver. I'm a driver. Yeah. And you give the orders to the driver. That's the closest we're going to get from Phil tonight, unfortunately, for saying drivers start your engines, because he's not one to say drivers start your engines. So,
Start your engines!
There we go. Okay, we are sitting in pole position here at Richmond. And the green flag is out, ladies and gentlemen. 100 laps in stage 1. We get a really tremendous start. Now, the thing is, we don't have our setup right now, so we need to hold on, try to lap as many cars as possible before our first pit. Here in lap 2, who's that directly behind us? Kevin Harvick, driver of the number 4 Ford Fusion, ladies and gentlemen. We are extremely tight coming out of turn 4. Kevin Harvick takes it, but we do a little crisscross and we pass him right back up again. Kyle Busch there sitting in 3rd. Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch now in 4th. Ryan Newman 5th. That rounds up your top 5 right now. 97 to go in stage 1. Well, we have enough fuel to make it to the end. Our tires, on the other hand, are a no. A big no. A lot of red shirts.
Hold your line. Hold steady wheel. All clear, all clear.
Well, the audience always cheers whenever we get in first. Not have the car coming out of the corner. Trying to avoid hitting the wall, but we lightly graze a wall on the outside. Coming out of turn 4, there wasn't much we could do. Kyle makes the run. Kurt Busch is right behind us in the number 41. We got the Yeah, we have the Bush brothers right behind us right now. So trying to hold them both out. $91 to go, guys. 91 to go. We should have a winning car after we get through the pits. Now the top 5 is Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick, and Joey Logano. And myself in first. Trying to hold off Kurt Busch as best as I can. Thankfully, we're able to do that so far. Never mind. Too soon. We take first place right back. We got both Ryan Newman and Kurt Busch close behind us. .86 to go, stage 1. Tires are really starting to sink to the bottom of on the surface of the track, which definitely helps us out. .85 to go. Moving on forward. Thankfully at work we have a new washing machine at work now, a new one, which is good because last weekend work was, I don't want to say miserable, but it was dull. It was boring. Mainly due to the fact that our washing machine broke, and since 90% of my job right now is doing the laundry, I wasn't able to do the laundry. Meaning that I had nothing to do all weekend at work. Which wasn't good. Really wasn't good. We have a new washing machine. Not the biggest fan of it yet. I like the old one. Then it broke. But I don't know. The new washing machine is a top fill versus side fill. The door is not on the side, it's on the top. And our dirty laundry baskets are usually on the top of the washing machine. I have to move a lot of stuff around in an already cramped laundry room. So it just makes things complicated for me. I was so happy that I was able to do laundry again this week. Never thought I'd say that either. To go, stage 1, 79 to go. Got some lap traffic ahead of us now, which that's probably a good thing because that'll give us a bit of a cushion by lapping some cars. Our tires starting to run low. We will have to pit at some point. I really feel like we're going to need to pit this stage. I feel like everybody's going to need to, but not for fuel, but for tires. Yeah, there's Hill sitting back in 40th place.
Look at me.
Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About a 5, 6 car pack. About to be 7 car pack of lap cars. Past our first one.
Outside, hold your line.
Third, second. Hopefully lap traffic in this track will not be as douchey as it was at Bristol last weekend. Because Bristol's lap traffic was atrocious. How they were. They were racing for the lead even though they were like 5 laps down. For the record, it's not what you're supposed to do. Simple race etiquette. In the 96, Elliott Sadler, a teammate in the Xfinity Series. He's got a 5-star ride in the Xfinity Series, but a 3-star ride here in the Cup Series. Then again, he's sponsored by Golden Corral, so... Oh, there's smoke. Chase Elliott just went to the pits. That's not good.
Outside, hold your line.
Hope he's not knocked out of the race or something.
Inside, he's on your bumper. Low, low. Still a car out there. All clear, driver.
There's Jeffrey Earnhardt. That looks like Chase Elliott's car. And oh god!
Yellow, 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 yellow.
And we're gonna have to pit. Yeah, I think Chase Elliott got knocked out of the race. 25, 36, no, 34, 26, 38. Didn't change the wedge.
You ready? You ready? Green, going green. Green, baby, let's go get it. Hold steady wheel. Outside, still there. Outside. Outside. Watch your speed. Clear low, get out there. Inside, he's on your bumper.
David Reagan decided to take it 4 wide.
Outside's clear. Low, low. Caution's out. Back her down.
Make the adjustments. Might be able to hold us till end of stage. Might. Probably not. Pardon me, Ty Dillon.
Clear low, get out there. Outside, still there. Outside. Outside, still there.
I'm going to try to avoid David Reagan because he's being very aggressive.
Outside. Hold the line. Hold your line. Clear, clear.
Teammate Casey Kane, 15th.
Outside, real tight. Inside, still there. Clear high, quick. Clear, quick.
David Reagan
Inside, good drive off here.
pushing us up the track.
Inside, still there. Stay on the bottom. Steady. Clear high, get up there.
So we've run into a bit of bad luck right now, unfortunately. We need to find a way around David Reagan because he's being a bit of a jerk. But he's on the lead lap, so it's fair that he fights us right now, but still.
Still a car out there. 3 wide here in the middle. Hold your line. Clear all the way.
Gano starts going sideways. Does he save it? I can't tell. My view is blocked. We're now sitting in 10th. Denny Hamlin's in front of us with Kyle Larson. That's not a good run. Move Denny Hamlin up the track just a little bit, get him out of our way. We're halfway through the stage. Stage 1, 50 laps complete, 50 to go. So we got the Kyles in front of us, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch. Busch making a run on the inside. I think that's Kurt Busch right there. Trying to play nice with Larson right now. He's a teammate. Well, not a teammate, but
Outside, still there. Clear low.
moving Kyle Busch up the track. Pass up Kyle Larson.
Really good line. Stay in the center.
Clinton Boyer in front of us. Yeah, it's Daniel Swartz and Jimmy Johnson battling out for second.
Outside, both of them. Outside. Clear, clear. Still a car out there.
Didn't mean to make contact with Kurt. Not Kurt.
Yellow flag, easy, easy.
Yeah, it's a yellow. Made contact with Kevin Harvick. Sorry guys, Fox being extra quiet this session. Alright, we're going to try to make a pass for first. If not, if we can't, we're going to help Jimmy get in first.
Check your belts. We're going green. Inside is on your bumper. Green, green.
We'll take it 3 wide.
Clear outside. Clear low.
We barely make the pass, but we make the pass. And then we hit the wall.
Inside still there. All clear.
So we had the run, and then we messed it up. So we gotta set ourselves up with the run
Hold steady wheel.
against Ryan Newman for Richard Childress Racing. Hendrick versus Childress. Daniel Suarez takes the lead,
Caution's out. Back her down.
and the caution comes out. That wasn't anything to do with me though. As soon as we're about to make the run too.
Ready. Steady. Nice and smooth there. We're going green. Green, green. Clear, clear. Inside still there.
Suarez gets on our inside, he's pushing us up the track a bit.
Clear.
Keeping my foot on the gas. It's gonna mess up my run just a little bit, but it blocks him from taking the lead, so it works. We hold on to it. We hold on to first, and they start losing some ground. They start trying to gain it back too, so
Outside.
yeah, couldn't hold it. They tried to take it 3 wide, we were able to hold on to it. If barely. So Phil, got a question for you. If there's any musical you could perform, what would it be, and what role would you want? Shark the Musical Donkey. And it's Donkey. See, I would like to play Donkey. That'd be like a dream roll type thing. And not Shabba playing as Donkey!
Clear all the way out. Caution's out. Back her down.
I didn't mean to do that. Tried roughing up Flores a little bit. Accidentally roughed him up maybe a little too much. You playing as Shrek, me playing as Donkey. Cause that is why we have to stick together. No, 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 no. Don't speak, don't speak, don't speak. Just hear me out.
Check your belt.
I might surprise you. I'll be a friend when others despise you.
Clear down low.
Shrek the Musical. Beautiful show. I think it's still on Netflix. We should watch that again. That'd be a fun show, I think, to do with you, Phil. Yeah, maybe. But a little bit more of an obscure one, actually. Like, it's, I don't think it was ever mainstream, but it's a wonderful show. It actually is, despite its name. It's called Urinetown. Not you're in town, you're in town. I thought that was Carrie I did that to you with. This Carrie, I never burnt you out of Urinetown. I don't remember showing you Urinetown. I remember maybe a little bit at our first year at camp 2015. I don't remember that. Oh yeah, because I've never done nor listened to the entire soundtrack of it. Or seen the show. But that would be a fun show to do. Even if like you and I ended up playing you played like Officer Lockstock and I played Barrel, or vice versa. Barrel. See, Urinetown's a wonderful show, actually. It's a post-apocalyptic musical where basically a huge drought has occurred. So water rations have been in effect for a long time. And people have to pay to use the bathroom. Now, you can't just go in a jar at home. No. You'll get arrested for that. And if you get arrested, you get sent off to a special facility known as Urinetown. Now, what is Urinetown? You have to see the show to find that out. Interesting. Let's see that film again. Avengers 3. Wanna go Tuesday? I need to see it again, just like study it and to figure some things out. I will have to look that up because that is a theory I started to have. No, not really, because in the comics that was done way differently. There's a character named Adam Warlock who we won't see till Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I'm both mad they didn't bring him in, but I'm also kind of glad at the same time because I don't know, I'm talking just like comic book wise and everything. Like, he plays a very important role in the comic books for the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. Not gonna say what, I say read the comic for yourself. It's a beautiful, beautiful comic. The Infinity Gauntlet and then the Infinity Wars. I haven't read all the Infinity Wars just yet. But in the comics, Adam Warlock plays a very important role. But he's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe yet. He won't be in until Guardians 3. They gave an Easter egg towards him at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I'm kind of glad they haven't introduced him yet and they're not going to, because if he was already in this, then I myself, for one, would have a killer theory on, like, okay, they're going to follow the comics and everything like that, and this is how it's going to go down. Since Adam's not here, it leaves the audience and the people who know the comics guessing for a lot of it, wondering what's going to happen next, how are they going to stop Thanos, or how are they going to save everyone. So it'll be quite interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now, what I'm wondering is how long of a will we have a time gap in between Avengers 3 and 4? Or will this take place almost like immediately afterward? Which I think would make sense.
Outside. Clear high. Inside. Good drive off here. Hold steady wheel. Low. Clear. Outside's clear. Easy.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that was our final lap of the stage. We win stage 1, guys. Woohoo! Okay, so I muted the mic for a second because we had a theory on Avengers and we didn't want to spoil it for anybody. Okay, so no one's pitting. We're fine. We can continue on without pitting. For now. We'll pit with everyone else. Sucks Chase Elliott's knocked out of the race. And stage 2 is underway. Wondering why no one else pitted. So we probably won't pit with everyone else. We'll run until the tire can't take it much longer, and then we'll pit. What do you think? Kinda need my crew chief here. Okay. Blocking Kevin Harvick. Yep, that didn't work. He's going to get a run on our inside. We're holding him off just a little bit. Bring it back down. No, that did not go well. Now everyone's... A lot of people are pitting. Not everyone. But I guess we're going to need to just pit. With that... So guys, with Elite Dangerous, that game, the space exploration game been playing lately and everything, got a new ship. It's called the ASP Explorer. Beautiful, beautiful ship. It's got a nice open view and everything. Once Phil gets the PlayStation back, we'll probably start streaming some of it together. We'll stream a little bit of like our voyage to Beagle's Point and back. Maybe get a video contemplation at the very least, of just like a few things we see, points of interest that are really cool. We're discussing maybe, and this is a big maybe, this is a very big maybe, of doing a mass expedition with several other players within the game to Beagle's Point late this year, early next year for a 16-week voyage. We're discussing it. I personally think it'd be fun, something I'd like to partake in, but I don't want to do it without Fox, because then it won't feel the same. But it's something we're talking about and discussing everything. If that's the case, I'll definitely, most certainly, bring up some videos, some live streams and everything. Then we're talking about possibly trying to bring the fight to an alien race called the Thargoids.
Race is going green. Outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1
But that won't be for a little bit.
Clear up top.
But just some things considering. Then as well, we're still planning on covering some of No Man's Sky next as soon as that update's released. Which I cannot wait for.
Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom. Hold steady wheel. Hold the bottom. Hold your line. Still there. He's outside. Outside's clear.
Eric Jones in second. And then Hamlin in third.
All clear. Outside.
I'm actually really surprised Denny Hamlin didn't pit. Actually surprises me. Eric Jones getting ready to pit, and so's Jamie McMurray, which means we're taking the lead.
All clear. Inside still there. All clear, driver.
Ricky may have had a good run, but he wasn't going to be able to beat us. No, right now I'm taking this expedition about 5,000 light years away from Seoul to a nebula, which I go to a lot of nebulas in the game. They're my favorite things to go visit within the Elite Dangerous universe. It's one of my favorite things to visit, nebulas. Giant gas clouds, birthplaces of stars. Real beautiful, real nice. Always some good photos.
Yellow's out.
Yellow's out again. What do you think? Pit again? We're going to need tires later in the race, so keep them as fresh as possible might help. But this is a special nebula. Nebulas, bringing some simple astronomy science in here for you guys to know, learn.
Get set. Stay sharp.
Nebulas are birthplaces of stars. Right?
Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom.
I feel we can agree on that. Nebulas are the birthplace of stars. Oh god. Joey Logano spins out. He saves that we get caught up in that. That slows us down a bit.
Clear.
We cut Clint Boyer. No, that wasn't Clint. That was Kinzip off. Anyways. But yeah, so nebulas are the birthplace of stars. This nebula, which is the birthplace of stars, has a black hole in it. For those of you who don't know, black holes mean the death of a star. Makes it seem quite interesting. It's something I, for one, am going to look at checking out. Perhaps I'll stream a little bit of it when I make it there.
Steady wheel.
At least take some photos, maybe upload it to our Twitter or something for y'all to see. Pretty cool.
Outside. All clear. Outside. Clear high. Get up there. Inside still there.
Making a run on Kevin Harvick as he's trying to pass us up.
Bottom's clear.
Trying to set up a run on Keselowski. So then we set up one
Inside still
on
there.
Kyle. Kevin Harvick's not having it though as he rams us up the track. That's fine. We'll go on the inside. And there we go. Now we have the
Clear
run.
low. Stay low. Still a car out there.
Yeah, you don't like being pushed up the track, do you, Harvick?
Clear.
find a way to make a run on Keselowski without wrecking him. And now he's probably trying to figure out a way to keep us off him as he tries to set up a run on Kyle. I would hate to be that person in a race, to be lapped down, trying everything possible to make their way back onto the lead lap. Nothing's working. And finally, they're getting to the point where they need a pit. So they go ahead and they hit down pit road. Some of the other lap cars that are on the same lap as them pass them up. And right then and there, a caution comes out. That would suck. I'd hate to be that driver. Because then you're stuck a lap down again. Run here on Kyle. Hey, that's weird. This is supposed to be a night race. At least it was in 2018, maybe not in 2017, I guess. Knowledge. $65 to go, stage 2. That didn't go well. Huh? I remember you're gonna have to race here. Yeah, we leave Bush high and dry. Oh, tip for Talladega. The high lane can work. Not up by the wall though. But the low lane usually works the best, but it depends on how many cars are in each lane. So in your rearview mirror, and I'll be helping you out as your spotter and crew chief in your the Talladega races you do, on instructing you and telling you, hey, head towards the top, because if there's more cars in the high lane, you'll end up getting more of a push usually than the lane with the lower amount of cars. I'm looking forward to seeing the race Talladega and winning. 55 to go. Yeah. Weird. I didn't change any of the settings or anything. If only the car would treat me like this at Phoenix.
Outside. Clear high, get up there. Inside, inside.
Oh.
Clear quick. Still a car out there. Outside.
Pardon me, Michael McDowell.
All clear. Clear quick.
$49 to go, stage 2, guys.
Stay low, stay low. Easy, easy. All clear. Inside, good drive off here. Clear quick. Inside, good drive off here. Clear quick.
$45 to go, stage 2. Oh, alright, got it. Brad Kosowski is in second, Kevin Harvick third, Kyle Busch fourth, and Joey Logano fifth.
Clear up top. Outside, still there. Clear up top.
We're making our way to Danica Patrick in 21st. We might have a chance of lapping her as well. At that point, only the top 20 will be on the lead lap, right, Phil?
Hold and steady wheel.
Phil?
Clear up top.
Really loose there. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. We'll need to pit for tires at some point. Top 20 are the only ones who are still alive in this race right now. We're not lapped. That helps us out a little bit at least, knowing who's lapped and who's not. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good turn. Try to lap Ryan Blaney at some point. Alright, coming up on Ryan Blaney, going to try to make a pass here. We do so. Denny Hamlin's all the way in the back. I mean, that's helpful. He's a fast car, so him being all the way in the back is good for us.
Outside.
Let's go ahead and lap him again. There's Landon Castle, currently in 19. Ooh. I mean, perfect timing. Might as well pit now. We'll get some more tires. That'll help us. Alright. Jimmy Johnson also pitted. So we're starting next to our teammate, which helps.
We're going green. Green flag. Go, 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 go. Clear out.
Make our way back into the lead, but that's fine. I could work with that.
Hold on.
Avoid having a wreck right there in turn 4.
Stay low, stay low. Easy.
Entering turn 1, staying low, staying low. Put my foot on the gas. We're behind Casey Kane.
All clear, all clear.
There's Matt Kenseth in front of us, our season rivals so far.
Outside, still there.
Whoa, whoa.
All clear.
That was close. That was bad. Staying close up to the wall. Bring it down. I brought it down too early. That didn't work out well for us. That's fine. We'll get him next time. We're going to try to take out Casey Kane in the high lane. That definitely doesn't work. So we're going to try to go low this time around. We stay low coming into the corner. That messes with our speed, but we're able to crisscross and pass up Kenseth to take 5th. And we can work our way up from there. Got Logano in 4th, Keselowski in 3rd, and 23 laps to go. Trying to figure out who that is in 1st right now. Penske boys. Unfortunately, Keselowski tries to come down block, and that doesn't end well for him. One's trying to take him out. There's no caution.
Yellow flag, easy, easy.
There's a caution. That one wasn't entirely me. There must have been something else, because, oh, wow. Maybe it was. Whoa. Starting in the outside lane right behind the leader, Kevin Harvick, with his teammate Clint Bowyer next to him.
That's it. Okay, be smart out there. We're going green. Green, green. Outside,
We
low.
take 1st.
Outside, clear.
Started this race in 1st, and we're going to finish on in 1st. We might be able to sweep the stages as well. So we're coming up on 17 to go, I think. Yeah. No. Yeah. 17 to go. Tire wear is good. Will be good for the rest of the race. Well, not for the rest of the race. Wasn't good. Trying to block. Nope. Ryan Newman plows right in He plowed right into us. There was... I don't know what I don't know what could have been different there. I really don't.
Get set. Nice and smooth now, going green. Right line.
Try to block him. He was coming in too fast. Couldn't go low. Couldn't go high. There was nowhere to go. Time to go. Hey Phil, random question, but search it up real quick. How fast can Quicksilver run? So I'm sitting here thinking, who would win a race, Quicksilver or like a bunch of NASCAR drivers? I would think Quicksilver. So then I started. Oh wow. Well, how much? Language. Oh, at least comic book Flash can. TV show Flash is just a wee bit slower than that. Interesting. So even still, with NASCAR driver driving like at the fastest they could go, they'd still be moving in slow motion with Quicksilver around. Don't even get me started on the Flash. But then again, I really shouldn't have thought that much into it because Quicksilver was able to like catch bullets. Or just gently poke them out of the way. As we come around the corner, we take stage 2 as well. Yeet, yeet. No one's pitting, so I'm assuming we're not now either. Well, I'm waiting on my crew chief's instruction. There we go. Pretty much the 197 laps to go. That totally will happen. Still want them to add DNFs in Heat 3. Like, I want a car to be able to, like, spin out and, like, catch fire and stuff like that. And be knocked out of a race. Whoa. Okay, that's how Boyer's gonna play.
Steady. Clear, clear.
Well, there might be a caution. Where's Robert? We're halfway through the race and Robert hasn't shown up. Are you okay, Robert? He's only seen the first one. Yeah, exactly. Where's Robert? Like, the only excuse he would have for a day like this would be you're sitting at home watching all the Star Wars films. Out of the way, Boyer.
All clear, John.
I don't own all the Star Wars films. Bill! Or at the very least, Rogue One. I know. Yeah, there's Attack of the Clones, and there's Star Wars The Clone Wars. There's a big difference. One's good, and the other one's a movie. I know, me too. I just had to make a, oh, the prequels are trash joke. Star Wars animated series. It's supposed to be an anime style. Like, if that's true, I mean, I'm going to give it a season no matter what, obviously. Like, that's when I make my judgments. You give me a season. Yeah, it depends on the series. Like, I will stop watching after less than half a series if the entire thing's really garbage. If it's that bad, then yeah, I'll like only give it like half, if that. Like, example, with the new Doctor coming out this year, the first female Doctor Who will ever have, which I'm giving her a season. I'll give her that, because Capaldi wasn't trash by any means necessary. But for the first half of his season, of the first season he was in, I wasn't a big fan. Because I was a big Matt Smith fan, because Matt Smith was my first Doctor. So I'm just like, I don't know if I like this or not. And it felt like he was trying to copy Matt Smith too much. I know, but I came into the series like that. Dude, my first episode was Season 7, Episode 1. Yeah, I'm just saying it was the first episode, Season 7 was the episode I saw. Asylum of the Daleks. I saw that, I'm like, oh. And here's the thing. Have I told you the story of how I got in Doctor Who? Oh, sit down, Fox. Here's a tale. As old as time. Yes, that is a Doctor Who pun. His time. Anyways, back when I first started watching Doctor Who, this is pre-50th anniversary special, so it was like at the halfway point. No, it's a little over the halfway point of season 7 and everything like that was currently out. Okay, I was sitting down and I'm like, I want to watch something new. I want to watch something I haven't really seen yet. And I thought about it, and there's this one show that came to mind, Doctor Who. Now, at the time I was still doing theater. I was at this one theater called Sailor Arts. With Natalie, actually. Now, up to that point, about 90% of my friends were all Whovians, fans of Doctor Who. I've never seen the show. I knew nothing about it. But then me being me, a lot of them, let's say a good 60% of the people who were Whovians, 60 to 70, some of them said I looked like the 11th Doctor, and then a lot of them would say that I'd act like the 11th Doctor. Now being me, I'm like, oh, what happened to Doctors 1 through 10? Well, that's a long story, and of course one of them said it was a ball of wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff, so I'm just like, I have no clue what y'all are talking about, but okay. Now, all my friends knew one thing about me, is I love cop shows. Shows like Psych, Monk, CSI New York, CSI Miami. Not really so much the originals, CSI, believe it or not. I didn't watch that one too much. But in CIS and CIS LA, which all these shows I'm way behind on, just so you know. So I'm kind of heartbroken at that. Hawaii Five-0, both the original and the new series. So all in all, I was, they all knew I loved cop shows. Police catching bad guys, stuff like that. Well, I'm like, well, let me go ahead and look up Doctor Who on our Xfinity On Demand. It pops up. Most recent season is season 7. I guess I'll watch the first episode of season 7. And it's got a police box on it. I knew that Doctor Who was connected to a police box some way, somehow. So I'm just like, oh, okay. It's a cop show. That's cool. They all know I love murder, mysteries, and everything like that. And so that's what Doctor Who's about. Weird name, but okay, let's give it a shot. Opens up on an alien planet with R2-D2 grandfathers looking at the Doctor, screaming and hollering and everything like that. And I'm like, what is this? That's how I fell in love with Doctor Who. Started watching the series. After that, watched season 7, episode 1. And then I saw the episode after that, a Tenet episode, which I was so confused. I'm like, wait, he's the Doctor? I thought he was the Doctor. That was confusion right there, me having to learn all this. But I saw Planet of the Dead, which is a really cool episode. But see, the only reason I watched is because I also love The Walking Dead, so I thought, oh, zombies. No, it had literally nothing to do with that. Like, at all. But okay, it was interesting, and then I saw an advertisement for the Waters of Mars, and I'm like, I gotta watch this. So then I watched that as well. And then it just became an addiction after that. I went all the way back to season 1, watched all the way through, loved it, absolutely loved it. Loved every moment of it. Okay, no, not every moment. There's like one episode. I can't really think of any episodes I didn't like in the Matt Smith era. But I could think of a few I didn't like in the Tenet area. There's a few, because they were just pure filler episodes. And the concepts were just weird even for Doctor Who, and it was just as an episode. Like, those are the only episodes I will sit back and watch, only if I'm like rewatching the entire series from start. I'll only sit back and watch those episodes if that's what I'm doing, because that's how much I hate those episodes. One's like this one weird one with like this couple or something like that. It was like a David Tennant era. There was like this couple and it was focused around them and like this. It's like this green alien involved or something and turned to concrete or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. That's how much like I don't even bother to remember. I can almost list and name any other episode in the plot line of everything. But it's those episodes I just pushed out of my mind. Oh, a bunch of people are pitting right now, by the way. I'm going to have to do a green flag pit stop at some point, but right now I'm holding off on that. Well, then I'd have everyone lapped. I'm trying to keep this race somewhat interesting. Well, yeah, that's how I started watching Doctor Who. You know, it's perfect, and then my friends immediately regretted everything. Magic Gathering.
Outside, still there. Clear, clear.
And you're just like, oh, you have a, you like this show. Well, here's one good story-ish. Maybe it depends on how you look at it. There's this one girl I had a crush on, yeah? Now, we never ended up dating. That's probably for the best. But that's beside the point. At this point in time, I had a real huge crush on her. She was a classmate of mine and everything, sat next to me, and it was just like, you know, this is really cool. For the record, yes, for those of you who know, I was homeschooled growing up, but we had co-op class and everything. She was in my English class that I went to. So let me make that clear. This is obviously not at home. I have two younger brothers and everything like that. And this is not at home. This is at a co-op, home education partnership. Anyways, so yeah, let me just get that out in the open and everything like that, to be clear. Anyways, but I had a crush on this girl and everything, and I wanted to, you know, be interested. And well, she also would usually give me a ride home from school and everything like that, because we were both heading in the same direction. So it just made things easy, you know what I mean? Well, turns out she was a big fan of a DC animated show called Young Justice. Every once in a while I'd watch it on Saturday mornings and that, but it wasn't anything that I like really obsessively watched or anything like that. But then again, there's me. And so I made it clear that I was actually a huge fan of the show and everything like that, and that I've seen like every episode several times. She believed it. I immediately knew I had a goal. So instead of writing out my essay that I needed to do, I went ahead and started asking my brother Matthew, who was a huge fan of the series. Like, he was obsessed. Like, he talked about like how I talk about Elite Dangerous with you. I told him that I needed all the help possible, and it didn't come for free. I had to sit down, I had to watch it with him, and he'd explain everything that I need to know. If I was confused or anything like that, he'd sit back and he'd be like, and just so you know, in this season, the season's not on Netflix yet, so here's what you need to know. This person does this, and this. Gave me every piece of information out there. Unfortunately, it never worked. I mean, like I said, fortunately, it never worked, but dang. I did all that work for nothing. And I was still able to complete my essay like a week later. No, having younger siblings has its perks sometimes, especially if you need information on something. That can be really helpful. Or be a hindrance, because I had that showed how much trust I had in him too. He could have BS'd everything, come up with like a bunch of random stuff and everything like that. And I would have had no choice but to believe it. Which then would have really showed, yeah, he doesn't know anything. But no, he was actually helpful. I know it was a bit of a tangent and everything, but that just like, it just reminded me when you said you had a crush who loved Doctor Who, and so you're like, sit back. I know that. I know that feeling. $149 to go in stage 3. We're starting to slide. Oh no, Kyle Larson just slid up the track and slid all the way down. Hope his car's okay.
Outside, hold the line.
That's where you start to pass Denny Hamlin. That doesn't work
Clear, clear.
too well. That didn't work too well. That did not go the way I thought it would. Oh no, I'm holding on with this old tire. And 45. Now I'm heading down pit road.
Watch your speed.
Cool. That guy is still jamming out. Alright, Jimmy Johnson is now one lap ahead of us, but we are in the lucky dog position, so that's good enough for me, and I know Jimmy's going to have to pit. We're on the somewhat same fuel strategy at the moment. Well, tire strategy. I feel like Richmond's more of a tire strategy race than it is a fuel strategy race. Part of me was praying for caution because then we could just pit as many times as we needed to and not have to worry about it, but unfortunately we're not going to get that kind of luck. Now we know everyone's going to have to pit again at some point. So we can work that to our advantage. To be honest, I'm actually surprised we only went 1 lap down. Figured we'd go about 2. Oh, yeah, it is. You know what it was? We had about a 10-second lead on Johnson. That's what it was. That gave us a little extra cushion. Now my tires are fresh from having to relearn my line with fresh tires.
Hold your line. All clear. Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom. Easy, easy. Clear all around. Easy, easy. Clear low, stay low.
If everything keeps green, they'll only have to pit 1 more time. As will we.
Steady. Outside.
Minimal. That's why I'm hoping it stays green. We can make the tires count.
Outside, still there. Clear high, get up there.
Because we're now on a different fuel strategy than like 98% of the field. The only one who's on the same fuel strategy and tire strategy as us is Jimmy Johnson. But he has a bit of an advantage on us. Now I know within the next 15 to 20 laps or so, he's going to have to pit. So if it stays green up until that point, we'll have the lucky dog position. And everyone else in the field would be a lap down then. Huh. 1:31 to go. One 31 to go. 31 to go. 31. 31. Oh, it's Saturday night, yeah. Hey, Ryan Blaney. in 17, who's a lap down at least. Then again, so are we, and he cuts us off. We're coming up near David Ray again. I don't like running with him right now. He's overly aggressive early on the race.
Outside, hold your line.
Yeah, and Jamie McMurray tries to block us, but nope, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. That was good.
Inside, good
At
job.
least I can admit it.
Oh, oh. Outside. Clear.
Good Sam. $125 to go.
Smell the top. Smell the car out there. Hold the steady wheel.
No.
Outside, real
We really
tight.
messed up our run
All
there.
clear, all clear. Outside, real tight. Clear all the way.
Jeffrey Earnhardt in front of us. Oh hey, Jimmy Johnson finally pit. We're back in the lead. And now everyone's on the lead lap.
Clear quick.
They'll have to pit eventually. Now we just gotta pray that there's no
Clear
caution.
low. Hold the steady wheel. Clear high, get up there.
Seriously, where's Robert? I'm now genuinely worried. Are you okay? You don't think he unsubscribed, do you? Yeah, that's the thing, is a lot of people tend to announce when they're leaving a channel. Ugh, your content sucks. Unsubscribe.
Outside, still there. Clear up top.
What the... Oh, I'm unliking this page. Okay. I'm sure everyone was going to wonder where you went. Though we will wonder where Robert went. And we wonder where most of our viewers are today. Yeah. Robert doesn't have a star's excuse unless you sit back and he's like watching the entire series, which is the only excuse we'll have. Or if someone's in the hospital. You know. Or if there's an emergency. Emergency situation. Spending time with family, because that's important too. And or watching Star Wars.
Outside, still there. Clear, clear.
Either way, we hope you're doing alright, Robert.
Outside, still there.
Let's put that in the description. Hope Robert's okay.
Outside,
Then just
still
put
there.
down where's Robert in the
Clear,
description. Hashtag where's Robert. Just joking. That was a good for the monk last night. No one knows where we are. Stalker. Following them. Yeah, that would be nice.
outside, still there.
Depending on how like music or racing goes, something like that, that very well could happen. You know you made it big when you have your first stalker. 110 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Say that, I didn't expect to get pole. That's for sure. That's what took the race a little longer to get started up, is the fact that we got pole position, so we were in all three.
Hold your line.
Yeah, the Cup car is running better than the Xfinity car. Gotta keep note of what we did right, because this is a playoff race, man. Pretty sure it is.
Easy, easy. Still there, he's outside. All clear, driver. Inside, he's on your bumper. Outside, hold your line. All clear. Still there, he's outside. Clear low.
105 to go.
Outside, still there. Clear up top.
Really hoping people start pitting. Oh yeah, tire-wise, we'll need a little bit more. But we might be able to make it on one more. Depends how far we can take these tires and if we could lap a bunch of the field. If green flag stops. So we win here. We'll be shooting for 5 in a row in Talladega. There's a caution.
Caution, caution. Watch for the brake.
And everyone's pitting. We'll have the right amount of gas, tires, no. Except for the game. Or Chase Elliott.
Almost ready. Okay, be smart out there. Almost ready. Inside. Good drive off here. Ready, baby. Let's go get it. Bottom's clear. Outside's clear.
So one cool thing we saw in Elite Dangerous earlier today before hopped on here was I found a degraded emissions site. Inside it was like it was a graveyard of ships, basically. I say ships because we at least have confirmed of 2 ships that were in that wreckage. One we couldn't identify. We think it could have been a Adder ship, but I don't think that's entirely the case because the ship itself was too small to be an Adder. For one. 2, there's not enough wreck chair for it to be just an Adder. Second one was a Sidewinder ship, which is the first ship you get in the game.
Another car out there.
Okay, that didn't go well. Well, we got Kevin Harvick out of our way. He came down and tried to cut us off. That didn't end well for him. As I was saying, thing is the Sidewinder was almost intact. Like for a second, I literally thought it was just someone on his ship in stealth mode, just like sitting there and hoping no one notices him in the wreckage, kind of like a kind of like the Falcon and Boba Fett in Empire Strikes Back. When Boba Fett left with the all the garbage. You remember the scene, right, Phil? But it reminded me of something like that with the Sidewinder being there, but we quickly figured that not to be the case when we looked at the front of the Sidewinder. Instead of seeing where the cockpit was, we saw literally the front of the ship torn to shreds, and the cockpit glass was like busted open. Now the ship didn't blow up, which makes me theorize something. That they may have died with the loss of life support in their ship. We're not positive about that because I haven't seen a Sidewinder blow up yet. Well, I've been on the inside of one blowing up. I've never seen a Sidewinder on the outside blow up, so that could just be how they look when they're blown up. But it doesn't make sense because most of the ship was intact. So we're confused. We don't know what to do. I just left that area. Like, nope. You know, it would have been good to have a ship-launched fighter to explore that wreckage. Something we would do if we saw something like that and you were in my ship. I'd send you out in a ship-launched fighter to investigate. 86 laps to go, stage 3. Bush comes up on our inside. Let him have that run as we take our own, doing a little crisscross action. Well, that wasn't our fault, caution-wise, but we'll go ahead and take advantage of it. Fun fact, the car goes faster when you shift gears.
Still there, he's outside.
Just so you know.
Hold steady wheel. Clear all around.
Huh?
Clear, clear. Oh, oh. Still there, he's outside.
When you shift gears, your car can go faster.
Outside is clear.
Can't win a race in first gear. Unless like the entire field was like destroyed and you're the only car left on the track. No, I don't think we've ever had anything like that happen in NASCAR, but I wonder what would happen if that was the case. None of the other cars could continue. Like, would they just give you the trophy right then and there for the race to be like, yep, race over, you win? Or would they have you finish the race? And as Ben Hallam Ben Hallam is in first place, coming to the white flag. Will anyone be able to catch up with him? Oh right, everyone's out of the race. How would that be that jerk to drive like as slow as possible? What would they do if all the cars were knocked out of the race?
Still a car out there. Oh, oh.
we got Joe Gibbs in front of us. Daniel Suarez. Oh, we are in a sandwich between Stuart Haas Racing and Joe Gibbs. Okay, that was a love tap, Daniel.
Still a car out there. All clear, driver.
69 laps to go, stage 3. Past Kyle up. Are we going to be able to keep him off our tail? Yes, we are. Not up, Phil. Probably not. 66 laps to go. That's still bothering me. No, it hasn't been 30 minutes. That no one blamed the lightsaber when Anakin killed the younglings. That's something Phil brought up earlier. It was from a meme, it was from a meme. I had quality memes. You'll find a meme where people do blame the lightsaber for her. I'm not helping. Oh, the channel's still fine, Phil. Phil's quitting the channel. So it's just Doc and Gaming. We need the Fox, though. Don't worry, guys. Fox isn't going anywhere. The way we could end the channel right now, Phil, would be by giving out Infinity War spoilers. Such as, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot, and I am Groot. He died blessing the rains in Africa. I mean, Wakanda. Same difference. Wakanda's in Africa. So he blessed the rains in Africa. You're blessing the rains in Wakanda as well. Well, of course. There's also the Do You Know the Way meme. South Africa. Up on some lap traffic over here. I don't know what it is, but we have an amazing car tonight. Like NASCAR Heat 2's like, you know what, you've gotten 3 in a row, let's get you 4 in a row. Here's like a quality car.
Inside, good drive off here. Clear all around. Inside, good drive off here.
Alright, go ahead.
Outside.
Phil Fox shall return.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag. Pit. I got no reason not to. Besides losing all my track position. I'll help us with winning this thing.
It's in. Nice and smooth here. We're going green. Green flag. Go, 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 go. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Inside still
And
there.
we'll get a good start starting on the inside.
All clear, all clear. Clear high. Outside. All clear. Clear high, quick.
Wow, okay.
Easy, easy. All clear, all clear. Caution, caution, caution. Watch for the brake.
Eh. Better not to pit. Why not? Oh. Oh, we're gonna start. Okay.
Nice and smooth here. We're going green. Green flag. Go, 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 go. Easy, easy. Hold your line. Outside, hold your line.
Johnson's got some rear end damage.
Outside. Outside, hold your line. Clear up top.
We'll get Suarez this lap.
Outside.
We're going to get Suarez this lap.
All clear, all clear.
It wasn't our best run coming out of the corner. We can't get our best runs without bumping into someone. Oh, Suarez just hit the wall.
hold your line. Clear, clear.
Far enough, Boyer. We got Kenseth and we got Kyle Busch in front of us. Again, Joe Gibbs leading the race. Bring it in deep.
Outside, hold your line.
A little too deep, but we were able to make it work. Kyle Busch in the 18, moving on forward. Oh God. I messed up our run. I'm trying to catch up to Kyle Busch here. We've won every stage this race. We got pole position. Let's get ourselves a victory here at Richmond. I thought we were going to do poor at Richmond. Gaining ground on him, that's for sure. Coming up right on his bumper, then we lose him a little bit. Gonna get him this lap, gonna get him, and we pass up Kyle Busch and take the lead again, Richmond. We've won every stage, and we're gonna do everything possible to win the race, and we even won pole, so... I don't know. We have 28 to go. Why don't we add 20 more laps to that number? Oh no, I'm saying to however many laps have led, let's add 28 more laps to that. But definitely led the most laps. To nothing. Boom, to nothing. To nothing. Sharona. So here's a question now, Phil. Now that you've gotten a good reading on both of them, which companion do you like more with working alongside Monk? Natalie or Sharona? Really? Why?
Oh. Clear.
Oh boy.
The yellow's out.
24 laps to go. Should I pit and get fresh tires or no? You do that. So are you saying you think Natalie cares more about Monk? Yeah, that is one thing you can see the difference between the two is Sharona tries to like help fix Monk in a sense, while Natalie's just like, you be you, even if that infuriates her. I love the episodes where Natalie's trying to convince, like the episode when Natalie's trying to convince Monk to get a raise when Sharona was doing the exact same thing. You know? It's like, oh no, trust me, dear, we've been in here, we've done this. And she got him on a contract with the police department for 16 murders a year. 16 episodes in the season. That was beautiful, like, meta. Like, part of me wonders if they really did that on purpose or not. Or that was just a happy accident, like, "Oh, I just realized, boss, yeah, you know how in this episode we were able to put Monk down for a guaranteed 16 cases a year? Yeah. We only had 16 episodes per season." Oh, man. $14 to go, guys. 14 to go. $13 to go. Hey, answer the phone for me, please. $12 to go, guys. 12 to go. Skim the wall just a little bit. Right now? Home with groceries. Alright, cool. Those fresh tires might have helped. 10 to go. It is what it is. got Matt Kenseth behind us, our season rival. And again, welcome back to the Cup Series, Kenseth. Looking forward to watching you race again. Kenseth is getting awfully close to us. 5 to go. Ooh, we almost have all of Joe Gibbs after us right now. We have Matt Kenseth, Daniel Suarez, and Kyle Busch behind us. The only one who's missing is Denny Hamlin. Three to go. Two to go, guys. Two to go. Two to go. We're almost there. We're almost at victory lane. Big race caution comes out. Car turns to crud. Ends up in last somehow. One to go. Suarez is on our bumper. He's going to be doing everything possible to try to get a run on us. We cannot let him have that privilege. And we take the checkered flag. Yet again here at Richmond. We won in the Xfinity Series. Not only did we get pole position and win every stage, but we also won the race. And it was our first pole position. This is our first full race sweep as well, where we won in where we have won every stage and the race. We demolished this race, man. Yeah, wow. Looking at who may have gotten knocked out of the race. The only one who got knocked out of the race is Chase Elliott. Five wins this season, guys. 5 wins. 34 playoff points. We are on fire. We had the fastest lap time, but our fastest lap was actually in, 271. Well, guys, that is it. Next race y'all will have me in will be 1 week from now in Talladega. I'm off on Wednesday because Phil will be doing a hot race for me. And we should be starting Phil's series on Tuesday. So guys, that is it for tonight. The standings are roughly the same. No surprise wins here. We've gotten 4 in a row, guys. 4 in a row in the Cup Series. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the season has to offer. But anyways, guys, this is Dr. 2116 of Doc and Fox Gaming signing off. And
This is Phil Fox from Doc and Fox Gaming. See you guys in the next video.
see y'all later. Have a good night.